If you're running ads, this might be the most critical workflow that you need to get set up. So basically, here's what you need to do. When you are running ads, the biggest problem that people have is not knowing what ads are converting, if you're even converting from ads, and then how much traffic is actually good traffic versus how much traffic is bad traffic. So today, what I did is I was on Upwork and I saw this post and I actually applied to it. But exactly, this is the thing that you need to set up if you're running ads. And the reason why this is so important is because if you don't know how to track your ROI on your ads, then they're basically worthless. You might be getting calls from who knows where, and you don't know if your ads are valuable. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to break down exactly how to do this in GoHighLevel. And then if you're interested in it, I'd love to set it up for you, but you can go ahead and set up yourself. So here's exactly the way to set it up. So at the very beginning, you're going to find meta ads, right? So if you have meta ads or you have Google ads, you need to make sure you're doing UTM tracking. What does UTM tracking mean? That just means you put a little bit of blip, and I'm sure you've seen it if you go to certain websites. So like for instance, if you look up CRM on Google, then you click Monday CRM, these are UTM codes. So CQ source, so whatever CQ means, is Google Ads. So for instance, that means that we clicked on the ad in Google Ads. And then what this is doing is it's now tagging this session inside their CRM. So now they know that. So that's what a UTM code is. So then what you're going to do is you're going to be set that up for Meta, for Google, and for your SEO. The way you set up for your SEO is if someone clicks on an ad, if someone clicks on a link to your page from Google, then when they fill out the form, if it's just a standard form fill, we just consider that SEO. And the reason why this is so critical is because we need to track, are people coming from other sources or are people coming from SEO or ads? And those two are kind of always competing for stuff like that. So we're going to set up tracking and GoHighLevel for all those, and we're going to pull that data in there. And to be frank, a lot of times you can't really pull this data directly into GoHighLevel. You have to set up something like Lovable, and you have to set up a place to track all this data in. And this is actually what I recommend. If you're doing data tracking, you can use Hyros, you can use all this stuff, but it's super important to probably have a dashboard outside of GoHighLevel for all this data. It makes it a little bit more complex, but definitely be able to do it. So basically, you have your ad impressions, landing page clicks, lead generations, phase 1 booked, and then phase 1 attended. Looks like right now we're up to 31%, which is amazing. Obviously we want to get higher. So the next thing that you want to do is on your landing page. So specifically, like I said, this is the landing page for Monday CRM, small business growth, faster with Monday CRM. And then they have a qualifying questions here, and then it says get started. But basically this is your entire what's called a landing page. Basically what happens when someone clicks on a field. So as soon as I click on one of these, get started, it's going to ask me to fill out a form and sign up with Monday.com. So that would be the next step. So as soon as someone fills out a form, we're going to do form filled, and then we're going to tag them no call booked. Now, some people tag no call booked. Some people tag them nothing. But I like to do no call booked because I like to prove that these people didn't book a call. And then what you can do with that is you can go ahead and actually call those people directly. But the reason why this is so critical is to tag them before they fill out the form or before they book a call is because now you can call them if they don't book a call. You can also do partial. So you can also do partial form fill. So for instance, first name, last name, phone number, email address, and then next, which is the qualifying question. Why this is so critical is because you can now qualify them, or if they don't finish the form, you can call them. So you kind of have best of both worlds there. So then you track that section of it. So right now we have where they're coming from, did they fill out the form, and then did they book a call? So typically a call book funnel works like this, where ad, landing page, book a call, which is exactly how you want to do it. And if you're interested in how to set up a good landing page, let me know. Love to help you out with that. So then we're going to track, did they book a call? Did they not book a call? If they did book a call, then we're going to do follow-up text reminders. And then we're going to do, basically you can set it 2 ways. You can do a callback, be like, hey, I'll call you in like 10 minutes. And then you just set a callback there. And or you could just send them back to the landing page via these text messages or these emails. If they do book a call, between here and here, we'll send follow-up messages, obviously, but we'll track who booked a call. Then we'll tag them, book a call. It's not really a UTM code. It's just a tag at this point, but that's just exactly how we'll do it. We'll do a call result. Did they show? If they didn't show, we'll do follow-up with text messages, and then we'll send them back to the book a call page or rebooking page. And then if we do a call, if they did join, what was the result of that? Did they show? Did they not show? Was it won, lost, all that good stuff? And then if you have 2 or 3 book calls after this, we can obviously tag these as, call 1 booked, complete, book 2, call 2 booked, and all that stuff. So definitely this is something that you need to get set up in GoHighLevel, and it's pretty simple. All you have to do is you kind of have to set up a few different flows. And the flows are, first of all, communication flows. So for your post call and pre-call flows, and also like if you have a phone number, that would be the one. The second thing is for tagging, right? If you have a tagging flows, you need to know, when they get on the landing page, when they don't get on the landing page, did they fill out a form, did they not fill out a form, and all that good stuff there. And then also like assignment, so assigning it to a rep to reach out to them, assigning and stuff like that. And then also I always recommend the speed of lead. So as soon as you get a lead, the quickness, how quickly do you do these leads? So these are the major ways for you to track attribution in GoHighLevel. And if you're running ads, this is something super critical you have to get set up. And the reason why you get this set up so quickly is because if you have this, now you can make reasonable expectations about what your ads are doing and if they're profitable or if they're not profitable. So thanks so much for watching. Let me know if you have any questions in the comments. And if you like this, I'd be 100% willing to share it with you. It would just be, just go ahead and send me a message and we'll get this over to you. Thank you very much.